Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Langrisser 1 2020 edition. This is chapter 18. We've reached the Forbidden Land, aka Velzeria. And as far as the story tree, we are still on Route D. Nearly wrapping that up. Gonna move back to C momentarily. Let's see where we're at with the story. After fighting through hordes of demons with Betty, okay, Ledin's forces reached the Forbidden Land, Velzeria. The Dark Prince Bowser is there, waiting for them. His two trusted generals, Nicholas and Nadia, are by his side. Yeah, they really built up Betty, didn't they? Like, she really contributed a whole lot to that last fight. But we'll let her have that. You will be surrounded, it says. Fend off enemies from the east and west. Defeat the one casting the mind control spell to free your units. Oh great, we can still look forward to that little gimmick. And there's Velzeria. We're at the front of the gates. The desecrated temple, let's say. As far as commanders, I think we've been neglecting our leader for long enough. It's time to go ahead and get Ledin to king. So with 2 levels of the MVP, he could get that. We're gonna aim for that. Chris has officially reached princess. Why she's not a queen, I don't know, but there you go. I think that would be more fitting story-wise. Narm, 1 away from High Master, definitely want to make that happen. Would be nice if Jessica was level 30, so that is a side goal. These 3, I probably should stop neglecting them, but they'll have their day in the sun soon enough. Taylor, he's okay, I guess. Would have been nice to get Lance to Rogar, but considering I can't use him for half the time when he has his temper tantrums, it really doesn't even matter to me now. Betty, Sage, no chance of making it to Queen, just don't have enough time with her. Unfortunately, maybe next playthrough. Elias, he's good at Dragon Lord. Letitia, I don't see Agent happening, that looks like a pipe dream right now. And I still haven't given somebody the Demon Wolf's Howl to use Fenrir. I'll probably deal with that in a battle or two. I'm really not worried about it. It's really not that impressive of a summon. We're just going to deploy. Let's get out of here. Again, you got to give credit where it's due. One thing that I do like about the remake is the fact that they actually made Velzeria look like a Forsaken land. You know, there's no green. The mountains look grayed out as well. The water looks poisoned and filthy. This is what you would expect. Whereas in the earlier versions of this game, it just looks like every other place as far as the terrain and environment. So, you know, points for paying attention to the lore there. And I like how I jumped straight to the fight. Excuse me, not your Sekai. This is everybody's Sekai. No, Narm. He's talking out of his cloak, you can ignore him. Every now and then, they have a quote that I really like in this game. This world is nothing but a sandbox to me. I don't know why, but that's a way to put it. If we can reach him, because he's got a couple of goons flanking him. Not really. Because you two should not last too long. Now, Nagia is probably going to mind warp somebody. Probably Narm or Chris. That's how it usually seems to go. Now, it'd be great if you could reach that in 1 turn, but you can't. Because I really don't want to waste her getting this. And I really want them to focus on her. So what we're going to do is just put her there. And hopefully they'll be protected here. Yeah, I would cast defense, but not gonna bother. We want to get on the move right away. And that's right, you have Accelerate, don't you? I could have taken that into account. That's fine, we'll cast it on Jessica. And Jessica's ready to destroy. She's in the right frame of mind, I think, for what's about to go down. So we want to take note of where the enemies are. We've got two groups here to the east. I don't remember if they're reinforcements or not, but we'll assume there will be. So we want to get her in position. She's going to take care of this side. Ledin is just going to go deal with everybody up north. So we'll send her over here, I think. And we'll build a wall of archers. Jessica's not the strongest defensively, but I'm confident that she will be able to withstand a couple of direct attacks. But with this formula, this setup, she should only take one. Lance is going to accelerate Ledin if he can, just barely. You want to get the most out of it. So you want to make sure Ledin's group is the one who really gets this speed up. Even though these two will be left behind momentarily, they'll catch up quick. And Chris needs to move. And Letitia only has Valkyrie. So you'll move forward too. If you had Freya, I probably would have taken the time to cast that. Would have been useful, I think. That's right, Ballista get priority over the witches. That range of 3 is going to come in very handy momentarily, I'm thinking. And we don't need all these witches. We'll send one this way. Potential bait. Hate to do it to you, but we're doing it to you. And you got Freya, so we're going to get that out here. And since everybody else is moving up with the main man, we'll go ahead and keep Betty back to support Jessica. Why not? So she's not going alone. She deserves better. So we will get her back. And Lance, he's kind of protecting as well. That's the spirit. We're actually going to just throw him out here because we really want to go for Nagia as soon as possible. I think I will kind of leave his men back a bit. Unless somebody can stand next to him directly, good, because they'll heal whatever damage they take this round from magic. Skeletons are not that strong of an enemy, so we shouldn't have too many problems there. And that's a turn. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. So who's he hitting? Ah, his favorite. He loves to attack Narm with that. Oh! Definitely regretting putting that witch there now. Oh, she doesn't stand a chance. That group is gone. Yep. And she took no damage as expected. Oh! Thanks for making this easier, Nicholas. A little overconfident, are we? Yeah, see, your skeletons get taken out on the counter attack, which saves me time and trouble. And too late for that. You guys are giving me every reason to be a little arrogant right now. Keep making mistakes like that. Yeah, this battle's gonna go really quick at this rate. So I guess I'll take this moment to talk about something that's been on my mind lately regarding YouTube. Is it just me, or are the bots taking over? I mean, it used to be on occasion you would get a comment or two from a questionable account, but it seems like lately you can't upload a video without comments going up in a minute. Not even minutes, 1 minute. And then they spam the comment 2 or 3 times. I mean, come on, at least make it look a little bit credible. Just post your thing once, please. You know? And I used to, you know, just remove them when I found them, but I don't have the time. I don't care. I'm not even gonna bother them. It's just one of those things. Just, I guess I can't knock their hustle, but I really don't get it. There was one bot in particular. I think he started with a T. I don't think it was Timmy. What was his name? I don't remember, but all right, I can't use you right now, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Now, Chris has teleport, which is kind of nice. Not as good as it used to be, but it's still nice to have. It does still teleport a whole group at least, just the range is not what it used to be, and you can't aim it on NPCs, I think. Cadence also used to be known as Again in Der Langrisser. Again, not as good as it used to be. Whereas before, it could allow an entire unit to move again and take action. Now it only targets a single character. So instead of affecting Ledin and his entire group, it would only affect him himself or an individual unit in his group. So probably won't be using that too much. But towards the end of the game, we're probably going to be focusing on commanders anyway, so it could still have its moments. But first things first, we want to get rid of Nicholas in order to take control of Narm again, so we're going to see to that right now. Hopefully these ballistic can get in and contribute. Yes, they can. This should deal decent damage. Oh, over 100. That exceeded my expectations. And the skeleton should take a lot too. Excellent. Their defense is not the best, but I would assume those bones are half-past rotted at this point. Who knows how long they've been in the ground. Chris, we will borrow Betty's Freya because we want to make sure that Ledin's group stays healthy. Put her here. And actually, I guess we will use teleport. We will use it on... And thankfully you can still exploit it like this. If we cast it on one troop, we can bring the whole group in this way. And we want to just, again, use them as a wall, a buffer of sorts. They will probably one-shot the skeletons too, so probably it's iffy. I'd rather he not get the experience, but we'll see what we can do. A critical would be really nice right now. Come on, guys. There you go. There you go. With a crit, they can do it. I think I know a way to make Lance's troops less effective, ensure they don't steal that experience. I know exactly what we're going to do. That's one level for Ledin, 2 more, and he's good. Actually, just 1 more and MVP would suffice. That's what I'm aiming for. And it's a bit of a shame that Bowser turned tail, because I was hoping I could take him out and get some extra experience. He would have been a high level, I'm sure, but was not meant to be. Yeah, we'll give that to Lance, and now his men are no good. In fact, we'll just put you right there. And Ledin, we'll get this one. Take it away. In fact, nope, can't do that because then they'll be out of range. So we'll just attack from here, I guess. Because there's no way he's gonna survive this. Yeah, exactly. Get out of here. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, you go. You're back in your right frame of mind, just how we like it. And they still can't reach. But if I attack you, maybe that'll do it. She's really good at one-shotting, as she hasn't lost her touch. Minimal damage on her end. And you still can't reach, so I guess we'll just be a little bit more patient. And what do you have? I guess we will go ahead and cast Valkyrie. Just to get it out of the way. And we'll give them more bait. Have another witch if you like. Okay, Jessica, you know what? Magic would make this go a lot quicker, wouldn't it? So, and being that they're flying units, Cyclone, how much HP do you have? 287? They have 200. We're gonna do it. Hopefully it does at least 200 to the gargoyle so I don't waste this experience. And there we go. And it didn't even take out the wyvern, best case scenario. Because in a situation like this, you always want to make sure you get all the units to get the most experience. That is the ideal. And even up close, you could probably do this. We ain't afraid of you. What can you do? Fading fast here. Oh, but you survived. I wasn't giving you enough credit. That's okay, we can clean this up real quick. Get that experience. 2 more levels and Jessica will have Meteor at her disposal. I think. Yeah, because we did make her Archmage at one point. She's not one now, but hey, I think you can reach. Just barely. Yeah, why not? Let's just throw Betty into the ring and see what she can do. She won't give many opportunities to fight, so there you go. Should take care of them. Alright. But yeah, really sick of these bots on YouTube. Would not be sad to see those go. And while I'm thinking about it, we'll go back to classic characters. There we go. Show a little bit of love to the throwback. And Earthquake might hurt a bit. To everybody who's not flying, which is most of them here. And yeah. Going for the easy ones. That's fine. Couldn't even get them all. Now I'm curious how much damage. 84? Okay. You know, Ledin users have very high defense, so I'm expecting them to survive. Even that one just barely. And we're going for Betty. This might be bad. I don't know. She does have 240 defense, so she'll survive. Oh yeah, she's fine. And she's gonna have help shortly, so no reason to start sweating. And you're liable to get killed like that. Thankfully, they have pretty good defense, so it won't be that easy. Hey, good question, Digos. What are you doing out of bed? To liberate one of my men. Who are you talking about? Okay, he's green. It'd be nice if I could use him, but it's probably all for the best. Less to think about at least. Inferno Grimoire. Probably a magical item. Probably gonna lower some stats, so I probably don't want to bother with it. And how good is she on experience? She's got a ways to go. So we want to make sure we save some enemies for her for sure. And what is the range on Cadence since I'm thinking about it now? Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So we'll go ahead and just try that out real fast. And I really should be going for Nagia, but somebody else can handle him. We'll go ahead and move his units too. Actually, this is when it's useful. Alright. So now, you should have enough power to finish them off. Easily. Now we're going to cast Cadence. Again on Ledin. Move back the Hands of Time. Oh, wouldn't that be a wonderful ability to have these days? But anyway. And now we're going to move him in. And actually, this is good because we can move you out of there to get some health back. And if the Wyvern wants to attack him on its turn, that's fine. And you know, I forgot he was so behind in levels. That's why he's getting so much experience, because at this rate, forget MVP, he just needs another level, and that's looking like that'll be pretty easy to achieve. So yeah. Just go ahead and take another pot shot at you. Get rid of as many gargoyles as we can while this Wyvern is still ticking. And it'd be great if I could reach that one, but would be out of range anyway. We will actually leave you there. Oh! Speaking of reaching, you can do it. There you go. And we will attempt to keep them alive by putting Lance there. As far as magic, you were a Saint before. And you know what's really crazy? You can't see it now. When I assumed control of her, she went down the night path and she didn't have Saint unlocked. Go figure. Because having Divine Monument will be too nice right now, right? That's a shame. But we do have Sharpen 3. I think I'll move Jessica up and we will use that, actually. That'll be really good for her elves. So moving into position right now. Would have been really handy right there, wouldn't it? But tell you what, we can move in with the Ballista. Soften up these things really fast. And your skeleton's kind of in the way, so go ahead and get you. And took him out. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Betty, sharpen 3. 12 MP seems like a good deal. Definitely want this to land on all of Jessica's people. So we're gonna focus on them. And can almost one-shot them now. Digos, we're gonna try to keep him from stealing anything. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. Because he's on the move. And he's got cannons. One of the best units in the game. So he will be able to put in some work if we allowed it. We don't want to. And the Wyvern lives! The Wyvern lives! Oh, but they don't. And it's bound to happen sometimes. Can't save them all. It's unfortunate, though. And Jessica just took out a gargoyle on her own. That was incredible. Not what I was expecting to see. I'll take it, though. Dragoon! Save us! Oh, that's not really enough, is it? We're gonna need some witches, I think. Oh! Yeah, if you're putting out damage like that, I think it'll be okay. Now, out of range won't be as good, but probably enough to make the difference. In fact, just to ensure... Oh no, that's a little bit too much assurance. So we'll just put you on standby. Hopefully this will be enough for the Dragoon that's in range. No, it's not. It's really not. Oh, if she was High Master, she would actually have some good attack magic, I think. That's a shame. Alright, well, we're gonna just take out what we can. Hopefully the Wyvern does not go for her. It's weak enough to where it'll hopefully not even attack, but... Tell you what, we'll move Letitia out of range and make her witches more delectable and harder to pass up. In the meantime, I think we're gonna want to finish up this Wyvern right here. Hopefully, Ledin's men can do it. It's not sitting on much health at this point. So, here we go. And Ledin actually has enough points. He actually has enough points now. He doesn't even need MVP. He's going to class up regardless, so really don't need him to get any more experience. So what I want to do is move Chris into position to where she can teleport Narm to get her over to the rest of the map and get more experience. Keep getting experience. Your Betty's, right. Oh, teleport would have been really good on you actually, so you could reach more units with that. Yeah. Okay, I know who's going over here now, Letitia. So we could use some healing. We do have another item in the corner. That's probably just gold, so I'm not too concerned with it. And they're really close. I didn't think their movement would be that good. Uh-oh. Narm, we need you. Magic kind of hurts. Uh-oh. So much for the Dragoon. I was hoping they would go for the witches. They didn't fall for it. Okay, this calls for some cuts. Man, that took a lot, but we just barely squeaked over the finish with Narm. She now has enough to become High Master. That's all I wanted. Had to take out every single unit in that group, but she got it. We've been keeping Nagi on life support this whole time just to make that happen. It's been tough because he's not the strongest, and Digos keeps pelting away at him with that thunderstorm. Kind of aggravating, but it's time to wrap this up. Pick up a chunk of gold for our troubles. And at this point, I guess Jessica will be the one to get it. Again, she can still use the levels, so first we'll throw out a grand heal. And give it to her elves. And just to make sure, no, they got enough. They can get it done. Gotta have a little bit of faith now. Faith does make the world go round. Unless you're one of Bowser's people, and this is their reward. This is the consequence. Who does classic Nagia remind you of? It's really bothering me. His face, it reminds me of somebody, and I can't think of who. Like an older actor, I'm thinking. Name escapes me, though. Anyway. Right, Gallus is probably the one that Digos is after. But was he really brainwashed? Yeah, he probably was. He probably was. By Nicholas. So my question is Nicholas brainwashed too by Bowser, or is he just doing this of his own will? We may never know. Speaking of Nicholas, he's running away. Deeper into the temple. Well, Remake, you're not dead. Don't need you here, but I will accompany you from here on, he says. So, does this mean, possibly, we'll be controlling him? Uh-oh, this might be serious. What is it, Lance? Let's say we do defeat Bowser and the war is over. Is peace really waiting for us at the end? Somebody's asking the real questions here. I can't say for sure, but I believe it to be. That's why the only thing we can do to give peace a chance is to defeat Bowser. That's the typical answer. But he's not wrong. What else can we really do right now? But there's no way to know for sure. This is true. Forget everything I said. Let's keep going. Anytime someone tells you to forget what they just said, yeah, you want to remember. That may come into play. What's on Lance's mind? What's he cooking up? Something's going on in his little brain. Time will tell it though, won't it? Hey, you don't see that every day. Ledin and Jessica tied for MVP, but the game defers to him. Well, he doesn't need it at this point, so it's whatever. She doesn't really either. Because as far as classes, I don't think we really want to do anything else with her. I mean, sure, we'll make her General because why not? General Jessica. Which doesn't have a bad ring to it, does it? General Jessica. Because there's no way we're getting her to Agent. And honestly, we really don't need it at this point. But we'll keep her as a High Priest officially. So in the next video, promotions are underway. We're not going to worry about that here. Everybody, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. And please join me next time where we take on Bowser, apparently. A little earlier than expected, okay? I don't know if that will stick, but we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Be positive. It goes a long way these days. I'm telling you. It ain't just talk. I'm living it myself. See you soon.